I'm not trying to get doom and gloom for St. Patrick's Day, but it's not looking good. Bars are almost all closed or completely diminished capacity. Pub crawls are all but canceled pretty much. And to make matters even worse, the famous Corktown Festival that happens on St. Patrick's Day every year down in Detroit is a no-go for 2021. Can things get worse? Well, we've got a few things to help make it better. First event is a fun one for the family and for the kids, and the second event is something on St. Patrick's Day to help the grown-ups celebrate on this week's episode of Fired Up Friday. Our first event is called Lucky Leprechaun Day. It's free for kids and it's going to be at Canterbury Village in Lake Orion. So what this is basically it's like a St. Patrick's Day scavenger hunt. There will be 6 different colored coins hidden all throughout Canterbury Village, and if you haven't been there, it's a cool place. I can't hardly even describe it. It's supposed to be like an old world kind of a village, I suppose. And there are tons of sole proprietor shops and cool places that are in Canterbury Village. So what it is there's going to be 6 coins hidden throughout, different colors. The kids go around, they find each of them, and they bring it to the different stores where the color correlates to the coin. And when they do, they'll end up getting a prize. So that's going to be on Saturday, March 13th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Pre-registration is required, so you can register online at leprechaunday.com. Again, that's at Canterbury Village, which is in Lake Orion. If you've never been there and you want to go ahead and Google Maps it, it is at 2359 Joslyn Road. Just because St. Patrick's Day has been canceled for a lot of people in a lot of places, with a lot of the different bars being closed, pub crawls being all but canceled, does not mean that there aren't some places that are there to help you party responsibly this year. One of those places is Downey Brewing Company. That's in Dearborn, Michigan. They are at 25% capacity, of course, to keep their patrons safe. However, they have a very large seating area and a large event hall to help accommodate as many people as they can safely, of course. So go ahead and get your Irish spirit on. They're going to have Irish dancing. They're going to have Irish beers, Irish stouts on tap. Of course, they're probably going to have green beer because it wouldn't be St. Patrick's Day without it. And there's also going to be Irish liquors as well. They do not have anything that says pre-registration required. I would say it's probably a good idea to go online, downeybrewingcompany.com, to get the information, to maybe go ahead and call ahead just to make sure that they're not at capacity before you show up. And that's going to be, again, March 17th, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. The address is 13121 Prospect Street in Dearborn, Michigan. That's it for this week's events. What's the weather looking like for this week? So we're still going to be fairly warm this week. We're not going to have like last week where it was like 60s, 70s. I mean, that's great for March, but that's kind of a roll of the dice. You know, can't expect that every week in March. Still going to be fairly warm, mostly in the 50s. The coldest day is going to be Monday. It's going to be at around 39 degrees during the daytime. Big question here, what's it going to be like on St. Patrick's Day? Well, we are in luck. It seems like we're going to have some mild weather, no rain or snow expected that day with a high of 59, so it should still be great weather to celebrate. That's it for the weather forecast. What's the real estate market looking like this week? Well, over in Wayne County, we have 319 active residential listings with 44 active condos, 456 pending residential listings and 58 pending condos, and there were 38 closed residential units and also 34 closed condos. Over in Oakland County, there are 228 active residential listings on the market with 61 active condos. There are 379 pending residential listings with 97 pending condos, and there are 261 closed residential listings and 67 closed condos. In Macomb County, we have 137 listings on the market residential. We've got 54 active condominiums on the market. There are 261 pending residential listings and 89 pending condos. There are 158 closings that we had in this week on residential properties, and there were 52 condos that were closed on. That's it for this week's episode of Fired Up Friday. I hope everybody has an excellent St. Patrick's Day. And remember, if you haven't yet, like and subscribe. You can also go ahead and find me on Facebook, Jessica Ward C21, or you can go ahead and find me on Instagram, J Ward Realtor. And until next week, everybody stay safe. We'll see you next Friday for next week's episode of Fired Up Friday.